3 months ago, nomads found her dying in northern Siberia. Walker, Kate Walker, born in New York in the United States. She had an American passport on her. She showed up at the clinic last week. She's recovering. She's fine.
You're certain, Olga Efimova? You have to keep her there until we arrive.
I will do what it takes. You can count on me, Colonel. Oh, my head.
Hello, Kate Walker.
Hello?
My name is Kirk, Kate Walker. Kirk of the Yukol tribe. Do you remember the Yukols?
Where are we? My memory's all mixed up. There was a terrible blizzard with snow and ice, and then nothing.
We are in the clinic of Dr. Zamyatin, in the town of Valsambor.
How did I end up here?
We Yukols migrate with our snow ostriches to the sacred lands. It's a long journey. A very special journey. 1 month ago, we found you dying on a riverbank there in the north. We took you in and our shaman cared for you. Afterwards, we continued our journey. And today, we are both here to finish getting better.
You look seriously injured. I'm so sorry, Kirk.
I appreciate your concern, Kate Walker. But don't worry about me. Dr. Zamiatine asked a master craftsman from Velsambor to make me a new leg. And he going to put it on me when it's ready. It will be like a brand new leg.
Why are you tied to that bed?
That was the decision of Madame Olga, Dr. Zamiatine's assistant. She says I'm too restless, and it's the only way to make sure I get better. Apparently, it's going to take a long time to make my artificial leg. And in the meantime, my people are without a guide and are waiting for me, with the herd, so we can continue.
The Yukos I've met didn't speak my language anywhere near as well as you. I'm very impressed.
From time to time, missionaries and merchants came through our village. I learned very quickly, Kate Walker. It's important if I am to guide my people.
I don't mean to be rude, Kirk, but aren't you a bit young for that?
The spirits do not take age into account when they choose a chief for the Yukos. And the spirits are very wise. They do not make mistakes when they choose the one who will guide our people on the sacred migration.
Why do the Yukos make the journey?
My people live in symbiosis with the great snow ostriches, Kate Walker. Their wool protects us from the cold. Their excrement feeds our crops, and their meat feeds us. They are also our mounts and beasts of burden, so we must follow them wherever they go.
And do they migrate because of the weather?
No, Kate Walker. They go to the sacred lands to reproduce. It is an event that only occurs a few times per century. For the Yukos, it is rare to be able to boast of having participated in more than 3 migrations during one's lifetime.
If you don't mind my asking, about your leg, what exactly happened to you?
Soldiers bombed the route we were taking with our caravan. For no reason. Just to frighten us and force us to turn back. I was a bit too close to the explosion. A piece of rock. That's it.
You mean the authorities did it on purpose? But why?
They think that the snow ostrich migration has no place in today's world, and that my tribe should settle down once and for all. But we will never do that, Kate Walker. That would mean defying the spirits. And the Yukos fear the spirits far more than the soldiers.
Well, Kirk, I'm delighted to have made your acquaintance. I guess I have to go tell the staff that I'm awake, I feel fine, and I have no intention of hanging around here.
Of course, Kate Walker. I'm sure someone will be in the yard. Maybe even Madame Olga.
离开房间，怎么离开？哦，有面呢。
You should go for a walk in the yard, Kate Walker. That door leads right to it.
那不能吃面吗？
All that I have left of dear Oscar.
我要吃面。嗯？我要去哪？ 嘿，我要干嘛？我要干嘛？ 你怎么走出来我的卡关了？我要去哪？
You should go for a walk in the yard, Kate Walker. That door leads right to it.
你说走错边了。哦，这里，我走错边了。
What? Hello? Is anybody there?
I don't think anybody heard you, Kate Walker. Try using the call button that's located next to the door.
Nothing. It doesn't work, Kirk.
I think I saw some of the staff using it the other day. Take a good look at the mechanism, Kate Walker. Maybe you can find a way to get it working again.
Bolted tight. This diagram shows how to turn the call button on, but I can't do anything until I can get at the internal mechanism.
Search the room. I'm sure you'll be able to find something you can use to open it up with.
哇，一开始就要修东西哦。
That should do the trick quite nicely. Now try to use it to see if you can repair the call button.
我要吃东西啊！我不要。
Use the knife you just found to try and repair the bell. Use the knife you just found to try and repair the bell.
不能吃东西哦。
Let's try something else. That's strange. The wire seems to have been disconnected on purpose.
两个都是接到这 ，OK。这个把它接上去就可以了。 OK， 后关搞定。
Finally. Right, now I just have to find a supervisor.
Well done, Kate Walker. I'm going to have a bit of a rest now. Please try to come back and say goodbye to me before you go.
"这是哪里？我是谁？" 有人在笑啊。你笑什么？
Go hold your head under the ice water in the fountain, Nikita. That'll clear up your damn headaches.
Not his time. This isn't a normal headache. It's like a pile of rusty nails rattling in my skull.
Well, that's you settled then. Did you speak to Madame Olga or Dr. Mongoling?
Maybe they're the ones sticking the damn nails in my head while I'm asleep. Nail after nail through the nostrils. It's just like I told you.
The only thing the doctors want is for us to get better. We'll go see the birds in the aviary later. It helps calm you down. It's even recommended when you have nails in your head.
这好像怎么都长瘤。
Burns. It still burns, even after all these years.
Someone should have a word with the maintenance department.
Have you seen the mammoths too? Go tell the staff, that way maybe they'll believe me. And have you seen any dragons too?
没有。
So you're finally awake. Has Dr. Olga been informed? Dr. Mongoling's office is just there, the door right next to the mirror.
Get your bearings. I understood that you'd be staying with us for a little while yet.
It's a demo.
Ah, you're finally awake, number 10. What can I do for you?
Well, it seems to me that I'm cured. And now I'd like to be on my way.
Given your condition, that would seem somewhat premature and perhaps even unreasonable, number 10.
What do you mean, my condition?
You're in a coma for quite some time. That's not negligible. And even if you seem better physically, there may well be serious psychological after effects.
So you're refusing to let me leave?
Oh, no, of course not, miss. I have no intention of abusing any of the prerogatives of my position. Nonetheless, first you must submit to a series of tests that are designed to demonstrate that you have fully recovered. You understand. Please, sit down.
On that?
Huh?
Yes, yes, don't be afraid.
检查什么东西？
What the?
Don't worry about these restraints. Merely a simple formality that's part of the protocol that Dr. Olga, our supervisor, has implemented.
规定我都很奇怪。
Right. I do believe that we can begin. Now, be so kind as to state your first and last names, age, and place of birth, please.
说服他让你离开。左下角有小提示，没有看到哦，说谎。
To be honest, Doctor, I don't remember.
That's not what the lie detector says. Fortunately, your passport can speak for you. Kate Walker, 29 years of age, born in New York City, United States of America.
You're using a lie detector?
It's procedure. Please stop worrying and talk to me instead of your friends and family. Are you on good terms with them?
说谎。
Absolutely. I get along great with my family and everybody I work with.
You don't seem to be particularly scrupulous with regard to the truth, Miss Walker. Unfortunately for you, you were rather more talkative than expected while you were in your coma. A real chatterbox you were, and we took careful notes. We know that lately you had a most unfortunate falling out with all the people you hold dear in New York. Your mother, your best friend, and even your fiancé. I understand that it all happened after you met Hans Vorarlberg, and also a certain Oscar. Tell me about these gentlemen, please.
说 说出一半实话。
Oscar was an automaton and Hans Vorarlberg was the person who made him. We became friends, and I went with them on a long journey through Europe. There you have it.
Oh.
To be honest, what I'm interested in, Miss Walker, is that during your travels you were in contact with the Yukol people, the nomads who brought you here to Velzenbor. In your opinion, what should we fear from such a primitive tribe of savages who understand neither law nor border, refusing civilization and settlement?
这个直接电视，干嘛这样？干嘛这样？
I think, Doctor, that the Yukols live in harmony with nature, time, and space. They have no real reason to change the way they live.
Now that is an example of typical American idealism. Maybe you should go back to New York right away. I'm sure your brilliant ideas will be justly appreciated there.
不说话，不。
I don't intend on going back. Not now, later, and maybe never.
So you intend to continue your journey through our country. A hazardous undertaking with neither goal nor destination. Pity for a brilliant New York attorney who seemed to have a gleaming future.
That's not for you to decide, Doctor. For the rest, I think I've demonstrated throughout this interview that I present no psychological after effects from my injuries. I would therefore like you to authorize my release now.
Of course, of course. Do calm down, Miss Walker.
I'm sorry, but I'm not used to being interrogated like this.
Some years ago, I would have interrogated you in a very different manner, Miss Walker. I grant that I may still feel some nostalgia for the good old traditional methods. You're one of the very last representatives of a world that is fast disappearing, Miss Walker. A disordered world that no one will miss. This key is much like you, unstructured and uncontrollable. If you're able to find a way to use it to leave this floor, then you shall have proved that you are permanently cured.
I would like to get my things back before I leave.
You will find them there.
有东西，有东西在哪里？在这里吗？哦，衣服。
Turn around.
那我们要转过去吗？ 为什么我没有看到？我们要去哪里？我们要出去。
You seem somewhat upset. Try looking at the birds in the aviary. That should calm you.
Upset. Here you go. 这里人都被关起来了，是不是？
Hello.
And who might you be, miss?
Yeah. Who are we speaking to?
My name is Kate. Kate Walker.
Kate. Kate Walker. That doesn't sound too local.
Yeah. So how did you get here, Kate? Kate Walker?
The Yukols brought me here.
The Yukols. They're nothing but chicken thieves. A whole bunch of scumbag morons doing nothing but infesting the streets of Valsambor.
Yeah. Now they've come here to do their dirty work.
You mean Kirk, I suppose.
For 20 years we've been in this clinic. Since we got back from Baranor. Listen, this place has always actually been a quality establishment. I don't mind admitting. So we were pretty disappointed when we heard that Madame Olga is now letting in those degenerate scumbags from up north.
Come on, Anton, come on. Madame Olga knows very well what she's doing. She must have her reasons for letting those midgets in here.
Huh?
So have you really been here for 20 years?
Yeah. At first, we were kept for observation with some of our buddies after that damn mission to, Baranur.
Leon and me, we're almost the last ones still here now. We don't know what happened to the others. Gotta say, some of them were pretty bad. Worse than us. Some guys who got it pretty bad.
Fortunately, Madame Olga looks after us right. They look after us nicely here.
Yeah. She looks after us good. She's a real lady, if you want my opinion.
Baranor.
Baranur? What's Baranur?
A place. It's a goddamn hellhole.
What are you talking about, Anton?
That's all I have to say about it, Kate. Kate Walker. Can't stir up the past.
Chuka.
Can you tell me where the exit is, please?
It's there. But you won't be able to leave until you've had a meeting with Dr. Mongo Ling in his office.
Yeah, he's the one who knows if you're cured or not.
I'll be leaving you then, gentlemen. Goodbye.
See you around, Kate. Kate Walker.
Yeah. See you around.
我们还要去见第二个医生啊！我们要看那么多医生干嘛？哦，这里有一个趴跪在地
I
下。
really tried. I tried to tell them I was a whole lot better. They just wouldn't listen.
你在干嘛？
The light, the wind, the heat. I can still feel it all. I dream of it every night.
啊？啊？机器鸟，这什么鬼？你在干嘛？不能跟他讲话。点不到啊，这里。 跟他讲话吗？
Automaton birds?
对，怎么不能跟他讲话？
Automaton birds?
你不是有钥匙吗？
Let's try something else.
小刀嘞？小刀可不可以？
This knife should make a perfect screwdriver or lever. This knife should make a perfect screwdriver or lever.
他意思就是不可以。好。奇怪了，不能跟他讲话，我是不是要找到钥匙？好像从这边出来了吧？我们下楼去吧。哇塞，这是。 我 哇，每一个都要对哦，哇！他靠天啊！而且它好滑哦。对到我手抽筋。OK， 哦，什么烂钥匙啊？哪个白痴设计的？
But
What on earth's wrong, Miss Walker?
I don't understand. The key. It didn't work.
I did warn you, you know. You can't be at all well enough yet to deserve to be released already.
你开什么玩笑？
You've got to be kidding. I managed to use your stupid key.
Gently, Miss Walker. Protocol clearly.
I don't give a damn about your protocol. I'm cured, so let me leave and just stop it.
Impossible, Miss Walker. The rule is very clear. Only those patients who are capable of opening the door may leave this floor.
Right. Since you won't help me, I want to speak with your superior, Dr. Olga.
You can do that when she comes by to see you for her daily visit. But please don't count on me to disturb her before then.
There's a problem with the key. That's obvious. I need to find out where it comes from.
打开导具栏。检查可疑点。
I already know that everything works here. Let's check the key. I already know that everything works here. Let's check the key.
啊？为什么我不知道？你知道？
Not a chance. That's not right. It doesn't work.
什么鬼啊？
No way. These holes. It looks like something's been removed from the key. No doubt about it. My key's been deliberately damaged. I need to find a perfect copy if I want to be able to repair it.
啊，我们要去找机器鸟。我觉得这应该就是机器鸟了。15分还不能进去，而且不能跟他讲话。
I really tried. I tried to tell them I was a whole lot better. They just wouldn't listen.
The light, the wind, the heat. I can still feel it all. I dream of it every night.
Someone should have a word with the maintenance department.
Dr. Olga, we should perhaps say hello.
Have you seen the mammoths too? Go tell the staff, that way maybe they'll believe me. And have you seen any dragons too?
什么鬼啊！我去哪里找正本啊？
Uh-huh.
这样藏起来是不是？好。嘿，它是怎么用？啊，我知道了，在下面呢。在哪里？这个吗？东西在哪里啦？我看到了。啊，有了，有那个正本了。
No doubt about it. My key's been deliberately damaged. I need to find a perfect copy if I want to be able to repair it. I see. According to the picture, there's a pin missing. I need to find a way to fix it. But how am I going to manage it?
大头针，就是那个鸟啊，机械鸟啊。他真的把他干走了。嘿，鸟鸟。
Automaton birds?
好嘞，不是啊，还没有线索。
Impossible.
不行，应该还不是这里。
Be reasonable, please, Miss Walker. I'm sure that with our treatment, in a few months you'll regain all of your faculties.
And have you seen any dragons too?
这里还有其他东西吗？
A problem.
I bet you went and flunked Dr. Mongoling's test, right? But don't go flipping out over it, Kate Walker. I could never figure out how I was supposed to pass those damn tests either.
I did fine in the interview, and he gave me the key to the exit. The problem is, I can't open the door. It doesn't work.
Sometimes things just aren't obvious around here. I gotta tell you, Kate Walker, Leon, who is a lot sneakier than me. A few years ago, he got through the interview okay, and also actually got that damn key from the doctor.
Yeah, but I never got the damn door open. Same as you.
There's something really wrong with this place. That weird interview we have to go through doesn't surprise you? And all of that just to get a key that doesn't open anything?
Dr. Olga told us lots of times, Kate Walker. In this place, talking bad about the protocol is proof you're really sick.
Yeah, Dr. Olga knows what she's doing, and you can really trust her. When we're better, our minds will be able to understand how the key works, you see?
My new treatment is making me fall asleep on my feet.
Huh? 这里有东西吗？
The light, the wind, the heat. I can still feel it all. I dream of it every night.
Automaton birds? That's not right. Let's try something else. Not a chance.
能到使用手册吗？
Doesn't work.
说明手册。哎，说明手册不能看啦，什么鬼啊？隔壁这个也不能点。哦。 等等，我开门是这样。哦，这里还有一间。这不是我刚来的吗？那这个肥仔怎么睡着了？
How are you, Kate Walker? Is your departure from the clinic imminent?
I'm afraid not.
You seem upset. What's wrong?
I have to use a kind of key to open a door and finally get out of this place. It's a kind of a test, you know? A test that I passed, but the key didn't work. And when I compared it with an original, I saw it had been sabotaged. I'm getting the impression they're trying to keep us here by any means, Kirk. Whether we want to stay or not.
That's a serious accusation. Are you sure?
The proof is building up. First there's that key which doesn't work, and that bed you're trapped in, and your missing prosthesis.
It's true that I've been very weak since I began Madame Olga's treatment. But she says that it's normal. She calls it temporary secondary effects.
We really need to get out of here, Kirk.
Unfortunately, I cannot undertake the long migration of the ostriches without the mechanical leg, Kate Walker. But you, on the other hand, you can leave.
But how?
Show me the model of the key you told me about. Show me the model of the key instead, please.
네, 怎么选呢？
I need... Show me the model of the key instead, please.
是给他看这个吗？
That's what I thought. With this, my tribe's smith should be able to repair your key. If, of course, you find a way to get it to him.
I doubt they have a postal service here.
Go onto the balcony. Our shaman's messenger is never very far. I use it to communicate with my people. You can give it the key. It'll take it to my tribe's smith.
Got it. Thank you so much, Kirk.
好，我们要去哪里？我们去阳台吗？不能开宝箱吗？奇怪，他刚刚说什么？我刚刚没有。我需要。哦，还要继续是不是？这是乌龟吗？我是不是还要跟那个胖子再讲一次话？
Someone should have a word with the maintenance department.
Be reasonable, please, Miss Walker. I'm sure that with our treatment, in a few months you'll regain all of your faculties, and you'll be able to leave the clinic perfectly cured.
How are you, Kate Walker? Is your departure from the clinic imminent?
I'm afraid not.
You seem upset. What's wrong?
I have to use a kind of key to open a door and finally get out of this place. It's a kind of a test, you know? A test that I passed, but the key didn't work. And when I compared it with an original, I saw it had been sabotaged. I'm getting the impression they're trying to keep us here by any means, Kirk. Whether we want to stay or not.
That's a serious accusation. Are you sure? Don't you have anything to say? What's wrong, Kate Walker? Well, nothing to say? Don't you have anything to say? What's wrong, Kate Walker? Well, nothing to say?
Of course I'm sure, Kirk. Look at you, trapped in that instrument of torture. You don't think that's strange? You don't have the impression we're being held prisoner?
It's true that I've been very weak since I began Madame Olga's treatment. But she says that it's normal. She calls it temporary secondary effects.
We really need to get out of here, Kirk.
Unfortunately, I cannot undertake the long migration of the ostriches without the mechanical leg, Kate Walker. But you, on the other hand, you can leave.
But how?
Show me the model of the key you told me about. That's what I thought. With this, my tribe's smith should be able to repair your key. If, of course, you find a way to get it to him.
I doubt they have a postal service here.
Go onto the balcony. Our shaman's messenger is never very far. I use it to communicate with my people.
Oh,
you can give it the key. It'll take it to my tribe's smith.
Got it. Thank you so much, Kirk.
阳台。哦，这里。啊，那个鸟。我点那个鸟是不是？
Hey you! Birdie! I've got something for you!
鸟听得懂人话是不是？
Kirk's tribe's camp, I guess. This knife should make a perfect screwdriver or lever.
哎，怎么不能用？
That's no way. Not a chance.
不行。
It doesn't work.
那怎么开门？这个吗？
Let's try something else.
好，又拿那个扫把。不行啊，扫把不能拿。哎，我的滑鼠不见了。 难道是纸吗
Nothing.
不行，里面还有东西吗？
About that bird, Kirk. I must be doing something wrong. It won't come to me when I call it.
It's true that the old owl is a bit of a lunatic. Have you tried to get it to land on the balcony?
No, but I don't see what I can use for that.
Look around the yard, Kate Walker. You may find something that might interest the board.
Why not? I'll give it a shot. Thank you for your help, Kirk.
The messenger is out on the balcony, Kate Walker.
Hey you! Birdie! I've got something for you!
他们是说直接把东西放在阳台上，是不是？
Impossible.
不行啊！
Let's try something else. Nothing. Not a chance.
啥鬼？
Kirk's tribe's camp, I guess.
我怎么直接把东西放在？
The messenger is out on the balcony, Kate Walker.
What the fuck? What the fuck? 啊，这里。
Yeah. Anton fell asleep in the middle of the game again.
他睡着了。哦，拿到那个机器鸟的钥匙了。我们可以去拆那个鸟了。
The light, the wind, the heat. I can still feel it all. I dream of it every night.
Hey? Yo. 睡醒了，抓鸟。有了，我们抓到一只鸟了。接下来，我们把鸟放在阳台上。赶快去睡觉吧。
Hey there, that's it. Come on, come here.
Eh? 啊，他不会过来啊。我滑鼠不能移动了。这只笨鸟。啊，都不用写字，然后就这样就可以了。然后一等就好几年。
The owl flew away with the key, Kirk.
That's good news, Kate Walker. Now we only need...
Kirk. What's wrong?
Dr. Olga's treatment.
哎呦，自动的。
Kirk, can you hear me? Wake up.
Come. No need to be alarmed, Miss Walker.
哦，家夫人。
Who are you? And what have you done to Kirk? You're the one who put him in this torture device.
Calm down, Miss Walker. I'm Dr. Olga Efimova.
I don't care who you are. Bring Kirk round. Immediately.
Fainting is a secondary effect inherent in the treatment, Miss Walker. Nothing more. In medicine, despite any discomfort, protocol must be respected.
Oh, you mean that horrible mechanical bed where that poor boy is waiting for a prosthesis that never comes? That's protocol? And I suppose the same is true for the absurd interrogation I had to go through.
You seem to have developed a singular paranoia since you came out of the coma. When we get the chance, I'll look into it. But for now, I'm going to ask you to please leave. I have to administer the next stage of the treatment to your young friend.
抗议要
Dr. Efimova, I demand to be released from this clinic. And trust me, I will be denouncing the curious way you've treated Kirk and your other patients. You have a very unique way of practicing medicine.
I find your defiance troubling, Miss Walker. I'm responsible for ensuring your recovery goes well. Of course, I can only strongly disapprove of a premature release.
I'm not interested in your opinion. Let me leave this instant.
Fine. Unfortunately, I cannot prevent you from leaving us. But please, please assuage my professional conscience before you go, and let me check your pulse.
What the...
What the fuck?
It's for your own good, Miss Walker. Believe me, you must receive treatment, whether you like it or not.
I can't believe Dr. Olga drugged me. That woman is completely insane.
我们的肥宅看起来躺得挺爽的。拿回修好的出口钥匙。
What on earth could that quack have injected him with?
哇，这碗面怎么还是热的？啊，太神了！哎呦，老娘回来了！ 太棒了！哎，有修好吗？哦，不能这样走。好吧，拜拜。我要回家了。
Kate Walker.
Kirk,
怎么了？
how do you feel?
Not very well, I'm afraid.
啊？
You can't stay like this, Kirk. I've got to find some way to get you out of that damn machine.
You'll be putting yourself in danger for nothing, Kate Walker. Even if you find a way to get me out, I'm far too weak to go back to my people. And anyway, I need my mechanical prosthesis to undertake the Great Ostrich Migration.
So what do you want me to do? I'm not going to leave you in the hands of that crazy Olga.
The best thing, Kate Walker, is for you to go alone. And if you really want to help me, once you are outside, go to Valsambor and try to recover my prosthesis from the craftsman. If you bring it back to me, Dr. Zamiatin will put it on, and I will be able to go back to my tribe.
Can we trust Dr. Zamiatin? I'm not so sure when I see what this clinic is like.
The man has always been a friend to the Ukols. And I'm sure he'll be able to help you leave the hospital and find the craftsman in Valsambor.
Okay. I promise to come back as soon as I can with your prosthesis, Kirk. Until then, hang in there.
Thank you, Kate Walker. And may the spirits be with you.
好吧，肥仔，我先走了。走，回家。被锁住了啊？没有。外面的情况还是一模一样。
The light, the wind, the heat. I can still feel it all. I dream of it every night.
那就坐电梯。电梯呢？这里。可以了吧？真少宴会。这里有个人呢。
No way I'm going back upstairs. Excuse me.
Yes?
I'm looking for Dr. Zamiatine.
He's in his office. You'll find it in the small corridor back there. The first door on your left.
Pretty gloomy clinic. It could do with a bit of human warmth.
It used to be the fortress of the Dukes of Valsambor, the ancient rampart standing against invasions from the east. The inhabitants of Valsambor took refuge here and often escaped the besiegers through mysterious secret passages.
When did it become a clinic?
That was 20 years ago, thanks to Dr. Zamiatine.
I would like to leave this clinic. Would you mind telling me where the exit is, please?
Well, usually I'd have told you to go over to the other side of the courtyard to take the funicular that goes down to Valsambor. But it seems Dr. Efimova has shut off the entire clinic for security reasons. The funicular has been stopped until further orders.
I see. Thank you for all that information. I'll be going now.
Maybe you should head on back to your room and wait until they say the funicular is fixed and back in service.
I'll think about it. Goodbye.
Bye. 啊，都是英文没翻译啊！哦。哦，有个大门。OK， 我们出去了。
Ah, that's bad luck. I missed the last funicular. Do you know why Dr. Efimova locked down the clinic?
Huh?
Mention of a safety measure from what I heard. Apparently 1 or 2 patients were wandering about.
But I've finished work. What can I do until the funicular is running again? I wanted to go to the tavern for lunch. Today's the day when that cute Sarah Steiner is working.
I'm afraid they don't actually need a reason, my friend. You're primed and ready for overtime. And it's good timing. Dr. Mangling told me he was going to need help upstairs, with a difficult patient.
Are you here for a visit?
But it's completely crazy. They closed everything down, just like that.
Trapped.
Oh?
Trapped.
Oh, 这边有个洞，我们走洞出去就好了。为什么那个洞不能走？这么多，我要回家啊！我也觉得，为什么这女主角这么冷还要出去？走大门不就好了？
But it's completely crazy. They closed everything down, just like that.
What the fuck？ 为什么没有地方可以出去？ 精神病。
No way I'm going back upstairs.
Hmm?
No way I'm going back upstairs.
再跟那个柜台讲一下话。啊，跟扫地的讲一下话好啊。
What about going back to your room? If you like, I can go and ask Dr. Mangling to come get you.
If it's for a regular checkup, the doctor's offices are behind the reception area.
柜台正后方。
No way I'm going back upstairs.
柜台正后方，这里吧。
Ah, hello, Miss Walker. How very delightful to see you up and about. Even if I really have to admit that I'm a bit surprised, our dear Dr. Olga painted a far darker picture of your current state of health.
他疯了。
Perhaps you should go upstairs more often to check on the condition of your patients, Doctor. You would see for yourself what Olga and Dr. Mangling are putting them through.
Good Lord, what do you mean?
You need to understand that Olga isn't the virtuous doctor that you seem to think. That woman spends all her time looking for unbelievable problems in her patients and makes diagnoses that she justifies through bizarre tests with systematically skewed results. And that's not to mention the treatment she's putting poor Kirk through.
Listen to me, Miss Walker. I know that waking up after a prolonged period in a coma is difficult. In such a context, anxiety attacks are very normal. But please, do not project it onto Dr. Olga. I'm not getting any younger, you know, and running this clinic is a very heavy burden.
我不信任他啊。
The last few years, Olga has shown she is capable of assisting me. I have every faith in her.
I'm not having an anxiety attack, Doctor. When I asked Olga to let me leave, she drugged me.
I know. Olga has informed me of the incident. According to her, you were unfortunately very aggressive and disturbed, and she had to inject a tranquilizer. Dr. Mangoling spoke to me about your violent tendencies.
But...
The subject is closed, Miss Walker. Please tell me about that pendant you have around your neck. I must admit I noticed it as soon as you walked in.
It's a souvenir.
Of a good memory or a bad one?
Both at once, really.
Of course, just like with all memories, right? At any rate, what's currently important for you is to avoid being too haunted.
Dr. Zamiatine, I promised Kirk I'd go to the craftsman in Valsambur and bring back his mechanical prosthesis. The poor boy has been waiting for it for ages, so I'd like to try to speed up the process. Would you tell me how to get there?
Now there's a truly noble initiative, Miss Walker. I asked my clockmaker friend Simon Steiner to manufacture the young Yukol's mechanical prosthetic leg. He's a capable craftsman and ingenious. You'll find him in his workshop, near the Valsambur port. I imagine he must almost be finished with his work by now. He makes amazing things. You'll see.
Can you authorize my release so that I can see Dr. Steiner? Unfortunately, I've been told that the clinic is in lockdown.
You will have to ask Dr. Olga, Miss Walker. She signed the current order to lock our establishment down. She's in charge of giving out the passes.
水仔。
This book should answer any of the questions you may have about our Yukol's friends. Farewell and bon voyage, Miss Walker.
Why did the Yukols ask you to heal Kirk?
On each of their migrations, the Yukol shamans and I have exchanged medical knowledge. Their trance therapy and materia medica have provided astounding results for my patients affected by psychological afflictions. In exchange, I do what I can to take care of those injured that they can't heal using their traditional medicine, like that poor boy who lost his leg.
How many ostrich migrations have you seen?
This is the third one. I'm lucky to have seen so many of them. It's a rare spectacle. Believe me, the great herd of ostriches accompanied by the Yukols, doomed to blindly follow their animals wherever they happen to roam. And they don't care about countries, wars, and borders.
You seem to like the Yukols, Dr. Zamiatine.
They are a fascinating people, you know, and such astonishing medicine infused with shamanism. Without which, no doubt, you would have never arrived in this clinic alive, Miss Walker.
I get the impression that the Yukols aren't much liked around here.
Indeed. It would seem that most of the inhabitants of Valsambur are now quite hostile towards them. This wasn't the case a while back, you know. When I was young, the migration of the snow ostriches was an event widely welcomed with open arms in Valsambur.
Why the change in attitude?
Our region was actually somewhat devastated 20 years ago. Dramatic events changed the way people viewed the world. The people turned inward on themselves. They are less welcoming. And the fact that the Yukols have been stuck here, next to Lake Valsambur for several weeks, hasn't helped.
It's really necessary for me to ask Olga's permission to leave? You're the director of this clinic, after all.
Olga is my right-hand woman. I can't keep her uninvolved in current matters, Miss Walker. She is also currently your doctor.
You should really talk with her about it. She isn't as evil as you seem to believe. You'll find her in her office, most probably.
什么鬼？我们还要找那巫婆。
The funicular is out of service until further notice. The American is awake. You must hurry, Colonel.
How is she doing?
Miss Walker is rather restless. I had to administer a tranquilizer, but I'm afraid I won't be able to keep her here for very long, Colonel. She is very quickly going to become a problem.
Kate Walker will always represent a problem for us, and also for our cause, Dr. Olga Efimova.
I can use methods that are more, how should I put it, medical.
No, not for the moment. That isn't a very good idea. I want her back in good condition. And what about the tribe of nomads?
Just like the past 2 years, Lake Valsambor hasn't frozen over, so the herd can't cross the ice. They're stuck here. And also, their young guide is still in our control. If everything goes as planned, soon the Yukuls will have no choice but to go back home. Especially as I have a plan to speed things up.
Fine.
There's also the American detective, Colonel. He should be arriving soon.
Let him meet with Miss Walker if that's what he wants to do. No point alarming him just yet. But when all is said and done, we're the ones who are handling the young woman's case. No American is going to come here and tell us what to do.
What? Where did she go?
我们要找一个通行证吧。我们到这边干东西，干上通行证。怎么不能按？我看不到啊，太小了，太小了。哦，这边把它打开，他不是知道了吗？
Hello, Miss Efimova. I'm here to see you too. Kate Walker, it really is you! What a coincidence. I've been looking for you for weeks.
Mr. Canton, I presume?
Ah, I see that my reputation precedes me. Miss Efimova must have told you I was coming.
No, I just now learned of your existence, Mr. Canton. A while ago, my employer in New York informed me that he was going to stick a detective on my back.
I don't like to boast, but I'm the best detective on the East Coast. Never a problem with me. I've been asked to bring you back home safe and sound, Miss Walker. I should be in Valsambor in a few hours.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Canton. I'm sure that finding me hasn't been easy.
Oh my God, you have no idea.
I'm afraid this might upset you, but I'm not planning on going back to the United States for the moment, Mr. Canton.
To be honest, you don't really have a choice. The U.S. Justice Department is looking for you, and I even have an international arrest warrant for you, Miss Walker. Who'd have thought?
The feds are looking for me? But what's the charge? I've done nothing wrong.
Embezzlement! Apparently you took off with a contract for the sale of the Clockwork Toy Factory in Vorarlberg. And you took advantage of the seller's senility. You're even suspected of being responsible for the death of one of them, a Mr. Hans Vorarlberg, the last heir authorized to sign contracts with the company you represented. That's not negligible. You know, Miss Walker.
Huh?
This is completely ridiculous. And as far as I know, you aren't authorized to represent the Justice Department in this country. You're just a detective. So you'll have to put up with it, Mr. Canton. I'm not going back to New York with you. So leave me alone.
Wait, Miss Walker. Please be reasonable.
Goodbye, Mr. Canton.
它是自动存档的。一个盾牌。What？ 这个花纹。哦，好难，好难移动，移动的。哦，它就这样子而已，是不是？还能移动吗？哦，不行，好难哦。没有什么线索，只有这边可以点吧。哦，这里。 嗯，刚刚不是显示可以点吗？啊，为什么点不了？哦，有了有了。哎，what the fuck？难道刚刚是鬼故事吗？奇怪，我不是有开提醒吗？为什么他都不提醒我？不知道啊。只有3个颜色。哎呀，为什么我返回不了啊？我鼠标嘞
The funicular is out of service until further notice.
What about going back to your room? If you like, I can go and ask Dr. Mangling to come get you.
At this time of day, Dr. Zemi and Teen should be available.
不行，那他这里我不知道怎么办呢。
I've been waiting for my appointment for hours.
I'm here to see my husband. He's been here months and months.
哦，这里是死路是不是？哦，这房间没来过。 然后另外一个医生。
Dr. Zamiatine, excuse me, but I still really need to speak with you.
Of course. What's wrong, Miss Walker?
It's about Olga Efimova.
Miss Walker, I mean...
I promise. I am not making this up. I surprised her in the middle of a discussion with some kind of a policeman, a colonel. They want to keep me here whether I want to stay or not. God only knows why. They also talked about the Ukels. They have some kind of a plan.
That's enough, Miss Walker. I've heard enough.
Please, Doctor. You have to listen to...
Out of the question. My poor girl, with such a terrible degree of paranoia, I should have you accompanied straight back to your room immediately. You're fortunate that I'm sympathetic towards you. But don't go too far. Please. If it's more about Dr. Olga, please spare me, Miss Walker.
不理我。哇，我没有线索了。
What about going back to your room? If you like, I can go and ask Dr. Mangling to come get you.
No way I'm going back upstairs.
还是我出去看一下。
I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I'm sure the funicular will be up and running in no time.
Trapped.
没点啊，刚讲一下。
But it's completely crazy. They closed everything down, just like that.
"怎么没有啊？这庭院都不能走啊！
I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I'm sure the funicular will be up and running in no time.
我的天哪！ 这个没有线索，没有线索，线索。 两个人。
I've been waiting for my appointment for hours.
所以说我只能去解那个谜咯。我要来这边解谜。解谜。 只有一个电脑可以看，一个电脑，这个。即将抵达。没什么线索。这里的。完全没头绪。抱歉了。怎么看图形都不对啊！对不上啊！这样子吗？难道是守住，然后行，这样他只能微调而已。珠宝，这更迷了，完全不。他没有提示啊 ！Oh my god！ 没有小精灵可以点提示啊。只有电脑跟这个而已啊。输了。都没有什么可以互动的。我的天！
Why not have a seat for a bit in the waiting room? It's just near the offices, right behind reception.
If it's more about Dr. Olga, please spare me, Miss Walker.
No way I'm going back upstairs.
If it's for a regular checkup, the doctor's offices are behind the reception area.
门是要离开的。
What about going back to your room? If you like, I can go and ask Dr. Mangling to come get you.
这个不去过了吗？好。不行啊！好，我都已经到尽头了。
I'm here to see my husband. He's been here months and months.
I've been waiting for my appointment for hours.
If it's more about Dr. Olga, please spare me, Miss Walker.
What the fuck?
No way I'm going back upstairs.
At this time of day, Doctors Emmy and Teen should be available.
Hmm? 算了，我有点累了，想睡觉，又卡关，没办法。完全没有地方可以。没什么线索。
I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I'm sure the funicular will be up and running in no time.
Are you here for a visit?
Trapped.
可不可以过去啊？让我过去！啊，受不了了，明天到晚吧。不能存档。